ingest server. So that should marry up. That marries up. Let's see if this game is now any more playable. Now I have a bit more RAM. I still can't believe it takes so much. It's already sent my live out. Do we find in the nail clippers? I think they're on this desk somewhere. I'll do them before I go to bed, because if I catch you with them, I'm gonna hurt you. There's another USB-C lead here. Yorkshire Loop, hi, hello, how are you? Do that now. Hopefully the game doesn't crash, because sometimes when you click out of it when it's loading it crashes. Because it's very well optimised. It's that well optimised we had to go out and buy some more RAM today for it. Just so we could play it properly. You're missing the B10. Don't know, because the B10 didn't really work, but I can't say the same that the dart's really working. Stop sniggering over there. So it's a bit, yeah. Not having the little dart though. That was a good. Probably preferred. I don't know whether I preferred to have kept the little dart over the big dart. There's less work on the little dart apart from the electrics. But other than that, oh, that's much better. Already it's playable. Much better, right. You mean get serious? Ah, I'm just replacing buses. I've got a stagecoach livery. I've got a Blackpool Transport one too. But complete 9 repairs was the goal to get 4.5 grand. You might as well have your brake pads done. It's not receiving enough information to maintain a smooth stream. You said that yesterday and it was smooth. Just chatting out your ass, YouTube. That needs a new wiper. I wish it'd tell you when there's stuff wrong with the buses rather than just giving you a health bar. I mean, the wiper's not working very well, is it? It's quite a critical thing. Still a bit of stutter to the game, but it's definitely better than it was. Much better than it was. How much were them buses that I was buying? Buying the Tridents, 38. Sure they went up last time. Oh, there's a Trident. We'll get that, because that will come with one of them repairs as well. It'd be nice as well to be able to have a checkbox to say don't send the bus out, but there isn't one of them either. Street, do a paint shop. We'll do a paint shop there. Yeah, do a paint shop there. So first of all, let's paint the bus. Let's get it repainted. It's still loading and entities in. Load, browse templates, get it in that. £200 for that. Right. Wash it, clean it, wash, refuel, repair, oil. Don't have any tyres, I need to order some tyres. So, replacement parts. Only $3. Oh, that's a lie. I was going to say they're cheap tyres. Order £2,000 worth of tyres. You need more bus with a ZF. Don't know. ZFs they're good, but they're not that cool. Cool game. It's City Bus Manager. It's on Steam currently. I like that. The bus needs a wash, but I've just repainted it. You'd have thought it'd be clean, wouldn't you? Let's have a look. Is there any other more Trident 2s on the market? No. So we're gonna be getting a brand new one, I think. £8,000 again. There's still some stutter to this game, but I think that's more the what is a ZF like to drive? It's like driving something that's ropey, is the best way to put it. They go and everything, they can be quite smooth boxes, but especially when they're cold, it's like having a lump hammer. Even if the oil is slightly low or slightly too much when it's cold, it does feel like you're having a jackhammer in the back when it changes gears. The B10 did it towards the end of its time because we didn't drive it as often as it wanted to be driven really. When you'd set off, it would bang at least first gear. You get a good jolt out of first gear as it slammed itself into it, but I'll keep with this one. I was going to get some Blackpool Transport ones then, but oh, another entity's loading. Oh my god, it's getting jumpy. Game was saving it was loading something else. Okay. Nearly at 5-star rating. But if I turn ticket prices down, I get a bit closer to that. Look on bus routes, let's have a look. Not too bad on the delays. I think someone's not happy outside, that horn works. Last episode I said I'd go through the list and alter the routes slightly, so let's start off with, let's say 250, because that seems to be the one that runs the worst, so to speak. I mean, it's still got little buses running on it, for God's sake, but edit the timetable, advanced. So this is the timetable screen essentially. You can select it for different days. so we could do that in the long run anyway. But for now, let's have a look. So the first timing point for the 250 is Booth Street, the College of Music. So let's add 4 minutes on there, and then the next one after that is there it is, Trafford Bar. I've lost it. Trafford Bar. Add 4 minutes on there, and then it gets to, there is another one. It's at don't know which one they're calling it. I think it's the Hayes Factory. I think it should be Batten Dock Road. Add 2 minutes on there. Then we have layover at the Trafford Centre. Because we put in layover time in, we can reduce that down to about 5 minutes. When you get back to Kellogg's, 2 minutes there. There's Kellogg's there. Trafford Bar. Put a few minutes on there. Booth Street. Cambridge Street, I think that's the one. Put 4 minutes on there. And you get back into Piccadilly Gardens. So that will take effect tomorrow. So that should make it so it's a bit better. 255. Let's do the same with this one. So 255, you actually, a timing point is actually Deansgate Station, where normally you get a couple of minutes. It takes you so long to get through the city centre. And then there is one, Hume Hall Road occasionally. Put a minute on there. Then it's Trafford Bar. And then you don't get one until Stretford Arndale, which is, we have time there anyway because that's where it terminates, that's where it left before we extended the route. Urmston Station, you have, that's a timing point. It's not actually Urmston Station, is it? It's Queen's Road, Stretford Road, it's there. Flixton Village, there isn't one there. Church Road there is though. So Church Road. Yeah, and then it turns back at Church Road at the moment. So we'll give it extra time there. Then Kingsway, Stretford Arndale, give it a bit of time there. Trafford Bar, a bit of time there. Deansgate Station, it has time there, and then back in there. This will alter the duties that we've got in. Luckily the game automatically does the duties for you, so it's not too bad. What was it like to drive a bus as a learner? It was interesting. It's the size of it more than anything at first, but you get used to it quite quickly. I'm trying to think where the first timing point is. 256. Not too sure, so we're going to have it as City Road, then Trafford Bar, then Stretford Arndale, then Trafford General. It's not perfect to what it is, but it is. Townsgate, we have 10 minutes there anyway. Back to Trafford General Hospital, you can have 2 minutes there. Dayhume Circle, you can have a minute there. I think scary with the size. Yeah, but you don't really think about it, to be honest. You know the size of the vehicle is obviously bigger than what you normally drive, but you know, you do get used to it. City Road, and then you do have one there. Normally there's no time you're late anyway. 192s, that needs extending. So I'll do that in a minute because that does need extending. 143s. Piccadilly Gardens, Whitford Street, Oxford Street, Manchester. They reduced it. The first one is at Manchester Royal Infirmary, Oxford Road. Then they only give you about 5 minutes extra to get there. Then it's Rusholme, Platt Lane. Then they removed Owens Park. Going anyway. That's not it. I've put a time in here. That's just not leaving enough room. Just length. Palatine Road, Christie's Hospital, Road, Winslow Road. Ah yeah, that's where I gave time there. Wasn't that one. It was that one, I think. It needed to have time added to it. Then it's Platt Lane again. Oh, Owens Park as well. That had a bit of time. And then Manchester Royal Infirmary. And then back in there. That should help things there. 85, I have no idea where the timing points were on the 85. But what we can do is we can guess. So I know there's going to be one on Booth Street. We'll add one in Booth Street. Say Seymour Grove. That's got a letter, so there's a good chance that was one. That's good chance that was one. Good chance that was one. Booth Street again. There we go. We have got quite a bit of money actually, so we can look at getting another 2 buses. Which enables us to expand the timetable a bit further as well. So now, in shifts, tomorrow we have assigned buses and assigned drivers. So we have one route that doesn't have a bus. Just because of the way it works out. It's out most of the day. That's not a problem because we're about to get another bus anyway. So it was nice chatting to you. Thank you for the replies. We'll keep at thank you very much. Pleasure talking to you. Oh, that's stinking. I'd love to know how much of this game is taking up on my new RAM. Probably quite a bit. Yeah, we nearly got 5-star rating. There we go, we can get another bus now, and then that fills tomorrow in. So now tomorrow, do that. Still says we're missing a bus. Because it's switched something about, hasn't it? Yeah. That's okay because we'll have enough money in a second for another one. We're like rolling in money. Wait a few seconds. We go. We're in. We've got another one. Let's see. Does that now fix tomorrow? It does. Oh, that Wednesday. Sign drivers. Yeah. Thursday. Yeah. So what we can do now is if we go into this, which is the map of the city, we can run this 192 down to actual Stockport, which is where it should have gone. It's gone down the wrong road. Edit the route. So we need to find on the map on here South Reddish. Just delete that one. That one. She's running it back. This won't come into effect till tomorrow. Heaton Chapel, Manchester Road, near Victoria Grove. It was in the wrong order anyway. Helston Road, just that one. Brook Avenue, that one. Right, so then we're on that one there. So we can tell it to come down here. There. There. So now we're going down the right road at least. I think. Yeah, we are. There's a bus stop there, I think. If not, there is now. Then we come into Stockport. Now what we're going to do is, because the chances are we're not going to be able to go all the way up there, I'm going to have this one terminate into the bus station. And then come back out. And then we can also set up, well, this will be the 192 stop. No, don't do that. Stop there. So this will be 192 to Stockport. And then we'll have a 192 to Mancbuses. That next one should be not there. And then there. And then 192 Stockport, turn back. Done. Click confirm. I'm not interested in the passenger numbers. Three notifications. Let's have a look. Hey boss, things have been going really well lately. I always look forward to coming to work. Good. It seems to be going very well at the company at the moment. However, it would be better if the work could be divided among more employees. The company, yeah, whatever. Just wanted to know that I'm done with the last assignment. I haven't received any instruction. Feel free. So you've got one saying there's too much work, and then the next one saying there isn't enough work. Well, which one is it? Make up your mind, innit? So we are currently stuck again. Have a look at the tickets. Let's lower the ticket prices down a bit. Yeah, it'll take a bit of a hit on the old profit, but I don't think the profit's really mattering at this point. We're making We are literally rolling in it. Right, because we've extended music stopped. Because we've extended the route, we need more buses. There's a surprise. Let's get another trident in. And that should solve. Oh no, we got no driver for it. And 2, we got no bus. We need to place more lockers, there's a surprise. Corridor, lockers. There we go. We should be able to hire some more drivers now. There we go. That bus is saying it wants fuel. Let's get some fuel. So we can assign drivers. So we've got till 9:15 tomorrow morning to find a bus to get that out, basically. I think it's pretty safe to say that we can manage that. I want to get rid of these little farty buses, but the expansion so far has been so aggressive. We've not been able to get rid of them. That should now fix tomorrow's schedule. Yeah, there you go. And Wednesdays. Don't fix Thursdays though for some reason. Or Fridays. Saturdays is fine though. And Sundays is fine. So we still need a few more buses. Johnny Simulator Master Towers are getting replaced. I'm just replacing everything at the moment. But struggling, I'm trying to keep expanding at the same time, and yeah, there's only so much I can do, essentially. I mean, I could get an absolute shite ton of the small ones, expand the route and then move it in that way, but I don't see the point, because then you sort of double in the expansion, really. You know, it's too lots of cost that you don't need. But a lot of these buses are full. You see, we've got 256 running down here as well. So they might be full coming out the city centre, which what you expect essentially, really. But they do is what you want. These bus stops, I'm never not going to be worried because it like 400 people. Well, there will be. You know, every bus stops at this bus stop. You know, let's give them some coloured seat and even the timetable. There you go. You know, same with these ones here. Although you won't see it as much because obviously they're being hammered by buses. But you will see, obviously, that they're going to get hammered. I think next I'll do the 205, only to Dane Bank, mainly because I can get to Dane Bank. Because Dane Bank is here. And I can do that. And that starts expanding out that side. It's either that or the 142, because I can get all the way to East Didsbury, which is here. I can also do the 50. But obviously it's buses and parking. I think if I get this, I think that will make a massive difference. That will be a massive cash injection. But I don't think I'm going to get another 7,000 people now at 10 o'clock at night. That will take another route, but we can get 2 more. See, we can get 10 of them. You know, that'll give us 10 more buses, but there's no point because they can only hold 19 people. So you might as well just get the big buses, and then that saves you having to mess about too much. So just got another 2 in. I think I'm going to run out of parking, aren't I? Yeah, I'm out of parking. I need to get some more parking. Street, medium spaces. I think I am actually out of space. Full stop to park any buses. I can get one by the paint shop. Just noticed there's one over here with green coming out of it. There's one there as well. That's it for now. Well, as I was saying in the last stream, I am pushing this game probably further than, maybe not so much the game, but definitely the computer. I mean, I discovered while I was running rubbish the other day, it was sucking up 9 gig of my RAM, which was, you know, it left nothing left. And that needs a parking spot. But there's nowhere to park it. Well, I can squeeze another 2 in there. I can squeeze 1 in there. Just gives that a parking spot. It'll go back out, I suppose. Yeah, I do. Stop complaining. Again, do all this overtime. There's so much to do at the moment. I would really need support from another employee. Sorry, but that ain't happening. It there is a Discord server for this game, and it was mentioned in the Discord server it'd be a lot better if the bus drivers and all the staff went home. It would probably improve things a lot better. Because at the moment, you know, there's this queuing, and you know, I've got 128 staff, so it's 128 entities on this screen doing things, plus all the buses, and that's what's causing the problems. But I'm saying that, let's expand again. Let's bugger it. Let's do the 142. Because I'm interested to see whether this actually helps, and whether the people are smart enough to swap routes depending on how busy different routes are. So let's get down rush home. This shouldn't be too bad to do. Hopefully won't need too many buses either. Who knows? So 142 comes this way rather than that way. Didn't mean to click there. Right there. It did spin out. So this will definitely push us over that. The other thing that was mentioned in the Discord server that this game does is when you do a route like this, the minute you do it, it becomes active. And obviously in real life that wouldn't, you plan a route and then you go, right, it's going live on this day. It should go live the next day, not straight away. Because now what you're going to see, as soon as I come out of this, it's going to say there's duties uncovered. And I need to cover them. But obviously I've only just set the line up, so you know, it's a bit, you know, hit and miss that really. Let's run this back. In a second. There is a bus stop behind there. Is that one just after the speed camera? Yeah, it's getting slow now because it's when it seems to recalculate the route, it seems to recalculate the entire route rather than just the section that you've asked it to. Stop behind there. Bus stop's probably actually back here somewhere, but close enough, innit? I don't know how many times I've said this stop, nothing stops at it, but in this game it does, because otherwise it would probably route it that way. set. $5.10. At the moment, we'll leave it every hour. Allow shift change, and we will just switch this up. Just so we've got some of the timing points. So Manchester Royal Infirmary, Platt Lane, the Christie has one, at least it used to. East Didsbury has one, Didsbury Village has one. There's the Christie. Didsbury Library has one. Platt Lane. Manchester Royal Infirmary. And then that'll do. See, there you are. So assign shifts. No, all assigned anyway. Because the routes go live straight away, which is wrong. They shouldn't. Ticket prices, people are happy with the ticket prices now. Enough receipts that will go up, and these two should go up shortly. Come on, close that. Sure there's no stinking buses. What do I need now to expand the premises? 30 grand. I think I could do with doing that now. Considering parking is becoming a premium. Which is good, it means, you know, it's busy, but nowhere to park and yeah, the game's starting to tank again now. Got no way in game of seeing how much RAM I'm actually using. In fact, yes I do. Task manager, do it like that. So this game is currently using 10 gig of RAM and it's hammering the CPU and the GPU. So yeah, it needs optimization. Definitely needs optimization. One thing I can't see, because I'm on half window, is how long. I don't need that open now. I'll just go for that. Yeah, share. Oh yeah, I'm on Brave, so yeah, it's not there. Another inbox. Hey boss, I think you deserve a better salary. You're only a trainee. We seem to pay our drivers very well here. They're queuing for the bathroom again. Should we treat them to a bigger bathroom? Need a bigger office, so that's going to have to be expanded, but you know, we can put a bathroom in there. Some sinks and some really private toilets. Don't have cubicles in this game, we just have toilet seats. And the other thing is you have, come on, you have all this shite going on in here, which is not helpful. The optimization. I'm about to do that, and I reckon we should do that today. I reckon on this day, we've got that extra bus route running. We slow things down. We've got 143. There we got 142 in there, which is full. So we relieved some of the pressure off the 142s, which is good actually. Yeah, that's helped. That's relieved some of the pressure off them. Still got a 250 here running 61 minutes late, and a 256 running 29 minutes late, but they should start to recoup some of that time. And this will be probably a lot of it. 90 odd people waiting here for 192 to upgrade the bus stop. Let's be nice to them. Right, we need a new bus anyway. I think I might do a second one of these as well, probably in a different, not in Manchester, in a foreign country somewhere maybe, and you know, smaller map. Tomorrow, you're still saying you've not got, there we go, because it was trying to assign buses for the amount of passengers that actually are getting on it. With this 43 grand we're going to get here, I'm going to expand the premises. If it'll let me. Should do. And then we'll spend a lot of money on some new parking spaces. I could start paying back some of these loans, but they're coming down anyway. Let's speed up. See, this number's going up quite quickly. It's 10 o'clock, so yeah, there's a good chance. Should do it. Pretty much. Good chance. We got the 30 grand, yep, there it is. Start research. I can expand again when I got 45. We could research all the buses, but I don't see the point. But I suppose we could do, just for the sake of saying we've done it. Look what other buses are in the game. Now we're about to get the 43 grand. But we're already expanding, so yeah, there you go, 43 grand. Oh, that was quick. We use the 43 grand to expand the premises. And because there's no more street access, we can just do streets down here. So you get left with this gap. No, that's not going to work. Bulldoze. So if I put medium spaces in here, put them in carefully. See, you're left with a space spare there. And then if you put the road... Oh, can I put a little road in? No, it replaces what's there. Right, okay. So, has to be there at least. And then we can get mediums in again. Good bit of grid building, that's good. Right, and then another row in here. It's going to be a lot of buses, this. Right, and then street, so we can't build there, it's going to be there, innit? All the way over to there, medium spot, parking spot. There we go. What do you mean not reachable? Oh, I've messed that up. Can I just move that? Ah, yes, I can. That's good. Oh. Why has that not worked? I think you'll find it is reachable. And you're just having a fit. Not there, there. A lot of investment into this garage, that's for sure. We are definitely expecting a massive I've done it again. Been one across enough. Should fit in there now. And then one more in there. Again, that's going to be dead space now. Unless small buses can fit in them. We got a small bus stop space in them. So small. We can't get small in. Can't get small in any of that area. So this area is just dead area essentially. So you might as well put a medium one in there. Might as well. So we've got a whole new section of parking. Good. That's put us in negative numbers. I don't think we're going to shift this number of passengers today, because we're halfway through the day and we're not halfway across yet. Need to do some repairs, so let's have a look. Next shift is at 1 o'clock, so that's not 14:10. You've got time for some repairs. It's going to be oil and brake pads changed. 1400, 1310, 1340, 1520. You don't really need anything. 1510, but you don't really need anything. 13. Doesn't need anything. Practically a brand new bus. That's going out now. It's going being worked on, as I say. Well, the rush hours to come yet, so there is a chance. More research, bus wear and tear. We can expand again if we wanted to. Just keep going with the buses. We've got a new. There it is. 96 pack. That's not too bad really. That means it'll hold round about the same as the Decker. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But only 55 seats rather than 60. Oh, sorry, I don't have enough drivers. Let's have a look at this map again. How realistic is this? Have a look. Yeah, it's dropping people off. We need to add more time on. It's back on time there. Too bad. This one's 6 minutes late. It's not doing too bad for lateness now. Ignore the city ones because they're gonna go. That doesn't go down that street in real life, it goes down Boundary Lane, but this game for you, the 15 is running. .142's not doing too bad. Put a few more 142's on eventually. This side we've got the 15, 256, 255 all running. 250. I know someone in the previous stream said do the X50. I can do. But the X50 changes the route that often. I don't know where it goes and where it doesn't go these days. But we can definitely do that. £40,000, you know what that means? Another bus. Just keep getting them. Not as many people coming in the office, which is good. Means we're a bit more satisfied, I suppose. See, this bus stop, this bus parking is that not reachable that there's someone parked there. Stupid game. Could really do with this. That'll be a massive injection of cash. Really would. The old 530 bus is unlocked. Let's have a look at that. There it is. So it's a long wheelbase, 93 passengers, 33 seats. Which is actually less than the one it unlocked before. Wonderful. Willingness of the population to use public transport is now at 96%, which is good. I just wish they'd use it a bit more. bus. This is basically what this game has come down to, is me just buying buses left, right and centre quick as possible to try and expand. We have a look in the shifts. Tomorrow, do we actually have any spares? We've got 17 pages of buses now. One spare, two spare at the moment. They're the two we've just bought. So we've not got enough really to expand. But let's expand anyway. We will get more coverage this time. We're going to go for the 205 this time. 205. That starts. No, there. I think that's done it right. Yeah, Newton Street, Piccadilly. Then you're gonna stop there. Once we leave the city centre, it shouldn't be too bad. And there, then you're gonna go up Hyde Road. You notice these bus stops are already populated because I did start this route off. Bennett Street, then you go up there. Unlock Way. Can't remember why I didn't finish this route off. Oh yeah, that was it. It didn't go further enough for me to want to do it. But that's now sorted. We can go all the way. No, don't do that. We'll stop there. No, don't do that either. Oh, sorry, it can do that. You just get to the point where you're like, oh, just do what you want there. Right, then coming off here, Belmore Drive. There. Yeah, it goes up Richmond Road normally. But we'll let it do that just for the simplicity. That's the terminus, Danebank Shops. Make sure, yeah, it has done that correctly. Then we go all the way back down that road. Yeah. And near Far Lane. And there. And we go back round there. Yeah, thank you. Don't try and go through the car park. I want to put it past it. Hi Glenn Foster, hi from Bus Driver Across the Water in Dublin. Love the channel, pal. Thank you so much. It's nice to see that we are crossing the waters. Never been to Dublin, so might be a place that we're worth visiting. Let's see if the boss upstairs wants to go at some point. Sure she does. there, and opposite the park, one there. Don't stop there normally, but you know, and there. This is going to be one of the first buses that actually goes round. Oh no, the 192 does as well. Baytown Street. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to let it so it. The 192 I made it so it went back round there, but normally you do out service there. So I'm going to actually let it terminate there. Yeah, accept that. Advanced. So let's have a look. So we're going to leave it every 60 minutes at the moment, because then that gives us the best chance of having enough buses. That's a timing point. Peacock Close used to be a timing point. Used to be. One there, we'll say. Dane Bank. Windmill Lane. Outside. Dane Bank, that would be it. Timing there. Give it some there. And give it a bit there. Done. I've messed that up. I need to just change a setting on that one. No, I don't want to edit that. That's what I want to edit. Allow. Has it kept my settings? Yeah. So now the game's going to go. You've got shifts that need covering. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. Done. That's another route done. Another bus bought. We are absolutely soaring through these. We are covering quite an area. We go into the map if it loads. Zoom out. We're covering quite an area. Granted, not all of it's covered properly yet, but we are covering an area and a half now. Yeah, so we've got a few more buses we could do with repairing. You can have an oil change. Fuel, you're not due out for a while. You can have your oil and brakes done. You're not due out to the morning. You can run out of oil. You can have them done. You don't have a shift at all, so you're spare. You actually need wipers. All that. Can't do oil yet. Need to order some. Replacement parts. Let's order some oil. Tomorrow. And you guessed it, we've got enough for a bus. Let's get another bus. Go. Filling up all the new parking spots nicely. That one's coming stinking. I think I'd need maybe a lot less buses if I didn't tick allow shift change, but reality, most bus companies will swap, do 2 routes or 3 routes ways. There we go. Massive cash injection there. Reduce the average delay to 3.1 minutes. Currently it's 3.6. Well, we can do that quite easily by editing timetables. First of all, do I pay? No, I'm not going to pay my loan off. Let's just hammer some buses, because then we can expand again. Get 8 new buses. We're not going to be short of buses for a while, hopefully. And hopefully it will stop the little ones being sent out. There we go. That took a little while, didn't it, for the money to adjust? Let it load them all in. Here they all come. Look at that. Nice set of new buses. Research that. We can expand when we got the money. So let's just slow things down a minute. So we need to reduce the delays. So let's have a look at bus routes. So the delays aren't too bad at the moment. 15 is the one with delays. I don't think I've actually put the timing points in on the 15. So you actually have a timing point. No, I haven't. We have a timing point there, so that's 4 minutes. It can recover. Then there's one at Brooks Bar, another 4 minutes. Seymour Grove, I think, has one. If it doesn't, it does now. And Stretford Arndale normally has a good layover at there. Queen's Road has one. And then Living Road, which we've done there, that has a layover. And then coming back down, we can do Queen's Road again. There, give that a few more minutes. Stretford Arndale, give that a few minutes there. Seymour Grove, bit there. Brooks Bar, bit there. Royal Infirmary. A bit there. There we go. Again, that means there's more buses are going to be needed, but hey ho. What else is struggling here now? 255. Let's see if we can put a bit more time on this 255. Give it a few more minutes at Deansgate Station. Got quite a bit of time there. Give it a bit there. Elmston Road, give it a bit more there. Flixton Village, I know it doesn't normally have time there, but we'll give it a bit there. Stretford Arndale, give it a bit more time there. Trevor Bar, give it another 2 minutes. Deansgate Station, let's see if that fixes that problem. The average delay is 6 minutes, so we've added about 6 minutes on. There's a few with higher, but they've probably come off different services. 250 yellow. Let's have a look. I think we did this one, didn't we? Yeah, Booth Street. Yeah, so the way around this one is give a bit more time here, there and everywhere. There we go. Let's see if that works tomorrow. Now there's a good chance that is now upset a lot of things. I mean, we're definitely not going to be short of buses, that's for sure. And we can even afford yet another one. there. So we've definitely got buses. We've got buses coming out of our ears now. In fact, let's have a look at tomorrow's schedule. Don't know why it does that. It skips one to there. So we have one spare bus. Probably have a few more spare buses. It's just spreading the load out over them all. Which is really what you do in real life. You know, you'd have a few spare and spread the entire workload over them all. So I'm going to be giving this stream about another 10 minutes and then I'm going to be calling it quits. It's getting late now. So let's say about another 10 minutes. 7 grand in the black. That's in the red. That's not a problem. So we're down to 3.2 minutes at the moment. That's before the timetable changes went in. Game is stuttering now. But I'm using even more RAM now. 10.5 gig. We're still up at. Let's see if we can. We've got one more repair we need to carry out, and then that completes that one as well. You know, the police are quick on this road to shout at you for speeding up and down it, but they do it. Don't know how many parking spots I have left really, because we've filled quite a lot of them here. Sell 104,000 tickets. That gets us 460. I think these gold cups need a bit of work. A little bit more. Yeah, you can have a little bit more. Be satisfied with the work. Good. But you see, we've got all these parking spots free now. So we don't. It's just that these will prefer to park in the ones that they fit in. We now have all these people, 128 still. Investing, and you need the office space to hire more staff. Bit of a weird one. I think these are queuing for the fridge. Because they seem to eat at the fridge. There we go, we'll just put a lot of fridges in. So we started Wednesday, average delay is 3.4 minutes at the moment. But we can go into the map and we can monitor this. So at the moment there's no red numbers knocking about. There's this one here, 14 minutes late on a 143. But if we follow him down to 3.3, this should go down. 9 minutes. 8. It's going to have some recovery time there. 4 minutes late now. 3 minutes late. There you go, we've done it. So we've got 55 grand there. He should recover all his time by the time he gets to his turning circle. So he goes round his turning circle, 2 minutes, and then he waits there. Because I picked the wrong stop for it to wait at. 57 grand. Let's get rid of some of these loans. Well, I think for today, I think that will be it, quite frankly. That's really as much as we can do today. It's not been a bad stream. That's another hour and a half. As always, if you like the channel, please do like, comment and subscribe on all the videos. It all helps. Anything you like and share them out, all helps. You can donate and become a member if you go to www.mancbuses.com and click on membership and donations in the top right corner. You can see it there. And that's all the ways that you can become members. One of the easiest ways for you watching on YouTube right now is just click the join button down below. It's only £3. It will grant you early access and several other benefits. We're working on providing more benefits for you. If you've got any suggestions, any ideas, we're open to hear them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. And just before we go, thank you so much for Jackson Britain for your £1 super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you.